Hey, what's going on? It's Auto Cards TCG. I have a new mic right here, and hopefully it sounds delicious. We're going to be talking about what is that? 7 promo cards, Pikachu themed. That you could be worth investing in right now. Why the price is right. Now, I by no means am telling you how to invest. I'm not giving you advice on how to build a Pokemon portfolio. All I am doing is showcasing some cards that I personally am interested in adding in my promo collection. So, we're going to start off at $25. Well, this is $25.30, but $25 I thought was a good mark for sort of expensive promo card, all the way down to probably $10 or $11. And those cards within a, I guess, medium to medium high kind of investment area from a monetary standpoint, and then hopefully things that look like they potentially have large gains. So here we go. I'm going to try to keep this a video around 10 to 12 minutes, and we will see if we can do that as we do it. I love promo cards. Promo cards are my favorite thing to collect. I collect everything, of course, that either has value to it, has potential growth to it, going, to the moon. Cards I just like the artwork, and of course promos. Generally, any and all promos I put in a promo binder. They're my favorite, especially if they got a stamp on them. So this first one's Pikachu Sun and Moon 86, the Build a Bear Workshop exclusive card. So right now it's sitting at near mint 25.30. And we'll look at the graph a little bit. Pikachu Build a Bear Workshop with the stamp on it and a fantastic looking artwork. People love Pikachu. Like, if you're going to collect promos, a lot of the promos that you're going to see have a lot of high value are going to be Pikachu, Charizard, Umbreon, Eevee, certain Eevee promos. Those are going to be very valuable. Mewtwo, those are good ones as well. But right now we're just talking about Pikachu. So this artwork, absolutely love it. And this is amazing. So if we take a look at this 3-month graph, in mid-November, $28.10, and it's been on a steady decline. Had a spike right here at the early part of the month. But items sold, right? So we got 0 items sold. Now, when I look at a graph like this, yes, it's downtrending, but I like to look at the fact that it's not being sold very much, which means to me indicating it's kind of a sleeper right now. Not available. Not a lot of availability on the market. Not a lot of people selling it. If there's a lot of people that have it, they're holding on to it for a reason. So we're looking at 25.30 looks to be the best rate here. I would stay under the $25 mark. This is one that I'm going to purchase. Good centering and all that stuff. I'll probably get it graded. But from a relatively more expensive standpoint, I think this is a good investment. It has a beautiful artwork to it. It's kind of dry right now in the market, and you can get it for right about $25. I imagine this card will start to grow in its monetary value over time, especially with the Build-A-Bear Workshop stamp on it. I know Build-A-Bear stamp cards generally are pretty good to invest in. The Charmander, the Squirtle, Wartortle, things like that. All right, we're going to move on to the next one. Is another Sun and Moon promo. This one's the Pikachu with the Mimikyu, and it's right at under $25 at $24.47. And I put near mint because, obviously it's going to carry the most value over long term. You obviously, if you want to get it light play, I believe it's, $5 or $6 cheaper, and you might get lucky with a light play that's actually near mint. So this one is the opposite. If we take a look 3 months ago at 14, this thing just has been exploding, and then we kind of got a little metering off. So picking this card up right now for $24.47, which is probably the best price, $24.50 right there, is going to be good. This is a fantastic promo that includes Mimikyu. Mimikyu, I think, is low key. I think a fan favorite, and it doesn't get a lot of love on its own promos, but when it's featured in other promos, it tends to do better, especially in this case with Pikachu right here. Very, very good. These are the two most expensive ones that are going to be on this list. Our next one is going to be a Sword and Shield holiday calendar. I mean, just look at that artwork. You got Pikachu holding the flower, you got the snowflake stamp, you got the other Pikas inside the tree, and it is also on a climb. It climbed to 1820 in December and then dropped drastically a couple bucks, and then it's just been on an incline as well going up. So we can get it for 1810 right here. Never mind, I wouldn't do that. Packer Man's got 100%. Reviews, 163 sales for $16.99, near mint. So I would definitely stay away from anybody that's at 98.7. Generally, this probably isn't near mint, and you're getting a light play for near mint prices. But it's fantastic artwork. Another Pikachu that I think has long-term gains that will be attached to it, especially with the holiday type theme to it, and the artwork itself is really appealing as well. And that's probably what's driving this rise here. So highly recommend this one. This one's under $20, so very good. If you got a good centered one with a good surface, edges and corners and things like that, I would get it graded, because if you get it in a 10, it's gonna, XYZ the price. Let's move on to the next one. So this is a bit of an older one. Toys R Us. $14.99, but that's $4.99 shipping. We'll take a look down there. The only reason I think that this holds value for a collector is the Toys R Us stamp is pretty big. It's Pikachu, it's pretty big. The artwork is okay. It's a little weird. I believe it's a holo though, and that is, obviously creates more value as well because of the holo factor, and it's a Toys R Us stamp. Once again, good center and good edges, corners, and surface. And, get that graded. So 3 months ago, $15, and it's been slowly rising a few dollars until we're up at $17.10. $14 with shipping at $4.99, $99.8, pretty good. This guy's trying to sell it for $18. The market value for it is $17. I think how many were sold recently? It's not loading the 3-month snapshot. That's okay. $14.99 and $4.99 shipping. Okay, you can get 22 from Lucario cards. Really paying about the same price. You're gonna be paying around $19, $20 for this with the shipping. The card itself you can get for $15. Very good card. I think it holds a lot of possibility here. Especially with this 3-month trend, it's kind of leveling off right here, but that's not an indication that it's going to drop. It's still going to gain as the stamped Toys R Us cards continue to grow. Now, this next one I do have. I just got it. I have this Toys R Us one. I need the Mimikyu one, but I just got the Mischievous Pikachu. I ordered it direct from Japan, and I saw. It took probably about 3 weeks for me to get it, but I mean, that's overseas stuff. But this is an excellent promo with Pichu, right? Not Pikachu, but Pichu. I didn't do Raichu, but Pichu's kind of a fan favorite, as well in this Pikachu line. But it is very, very, very cool what's going on in the artwork. We got Pichu with all kinds of stuff, just making a racket, filming himself or herself. And I think it's just a fantastic looking card. It's a non-holo, and it's pretty affordable right now. And since when I bought it for right about $14, I think $13. And we're seeing here, this is a little bit different though, right? We're seeing this $21 back in November, and it's definitely dropped $5, but it's kind of tapered off here. But you got to look at zero sold, right? This is another indicator that I like to look at as well, is what's going on with the market here. Not a lot of people are buying it. Not a lot of people are selling it. It's a good opportunity to get in. Right now with this, the market price is right at that 14.38, 14.25 right here, which includes shipping. And I think it just has a lot of long-term potential. It's a relatively newer card to kind of make its way around. It came out in 2022, right? It's down there, but it's definitely starting to pop up more. I saw it on eBay quite a bit more, and that's where I got it. So I got it directly from Japan over there, and we're not really seeing a lot of activity right now. So it might be a good time to get in here before this card starts to shoot up and becomes popular. Because as the market is in a state of attrition right now, value in certain things will start to go up. Like Shrouded Fable, for instance, is kind of wild. Pokemon Center had the ETBs. Nobody was touching them. I ended up buying one a few weeks ago. I was like, I'm just going to get one because I'm opening Shrouded Fable right now. And literally the next day, it was sold out. So we see a lot of things right now in the market that are very much like that. A lot of FOMO going on. And why these prices are good to invest in, the FOMO will reach some of these cards or all of these cards or none of these cards, I guess. But you could see FOMO coming in, and then, this card could be $28 in 30 days. Who knows? 60 days. It really just depends on what the Pokemon Company is going to do to try to combat what's going on with the low availability and high demand. All right, let's try to speed this up a little bit because I'm at 12 minutes. So we got Pikachu movie promo. This is an old one with the WB stamp. Near mint $13. And this graph is growing over the last 3 months, right? Where 14.16 is the market price. It dipped, but it's still on the rise again because it's Pikachu and it's a WB promo. If you can get it at near mint for $13, that's a pretty good deal. I would definitely invest in WotC promos. Specific ones, obviously, but WotC promos tend to either be very good long-term holds, very good flips, depending on the type of Pokemon is in that promo and things like that. But right now, it's a beautiful promo, very, very nostalgic. It's a good thing to have in your collection and watch it grow as it's currently growing in the last 3 months. If you look at the map, or graph, it's not planing out, it's still on the rise. So that's a good one to get as well. And then we got Pikachu right here with the Scarlet Violet promo with the play stamp with Charizard in there. So I have this without the play stamp that I got from Best Buy, which I got for free because I think I bought a few cards. They gave it to me for free. And I got the one with Mew as well. And even the ones that aren't stamped are on the rise. But we're talking about the stamp one. And what really I'm looking at here is, yes, it's on a downturn, but we buy on the dip, and now it's back on the dip. And really, I mean, who knows what that looks like going forward. It's a play stamped. This is a no rank symbol. I wouldn't get anything from Potato Gamings because they got potato reviews. But here, no, man, right there. Retro World 7811. Underworlds is certified at 1224 with shipping included. I would definitely get this. The play stamps hold their own value over different other stamps. Maybe not as high as certain ones, but definitely a card that I would invest in. You got two of arguably the most popular Pokemon in the series with Charizard and Pikachu going at it. If you get the Mew one, then you got both of them. You got the team of both, which is pretty cool. And I think the Mew one is probably a little cheaper. I didn't go really much farther than this. But that's a market update on Pikachu promo cards that I think potentially have a lot of value to grow over the course of time. If you're a promo collector like I am and you don't have these are fantastic to add to your collection just because of the artwork. For the main purposes, I picked artwork and then I looked at stats, and then I kind of came up with a conclusion on how that might look going into the future. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing these videos pretty frequently, I think. If you have a suggestion on what kind of promos to look at, I'll do some research. If you want to do Charizards, Mewtwo's, Venusaur, whatever you want to, whatever's out there, we'll take a look at. Under $10 is what I'm probably going to look at next. And we'll do that from a variety of Pokemon, not just Pikachu. Pikachu was one of my favorites, so I wanted to do that for my first video. I'm Cards TCG. I hope you guys have a good one. Please like, subscribe, and as always, I will see you on